Hey yo. So I'm not perfect, part I don't know because I'm not perfect. Alright, so maybe this is wrong, maybe this is right. I don't know. I'm not perfect, I don't know everything. Oh! I almost slipped again, bro. Oh my gosh. But anyways, this is a very unpopular opinion and no one's gonna like me for this. But do I do these to chase the perfect image for everyone? No, I don't. I express how I feel and you listen. So let's dive right into this shit. Unpopular opinion. TikTok is the reason for these wars, bro. I know you probably thinking that this shit is like some innocent app that they have made. But when I tell you the mind of the world is literally in reactive mode to everything. It's not just America. Look at this shit. It's not just America. I gotta move because, life is like chess. It's not just America, bro. It's around the world, bro. That shit is universal. Except for China. I don't think China has it. I think China banned TikTok because they're actually smart. And to think everything here is literally made from China. Like, oh my gosh, man. Anyways, TikTok is the reason for all these wars, bro. Because everybody's in reactive mode. Everybody's in reactive mode and everybody is in craving instant gratification, right? So when you crave something, you want something. When you want something, your mind automatically thinks that you do not have this thing. But your spirit, your soul, it knows everything that you desire, you already have. Correct? Because the beginning and the end is the same exact thing. That's why you never remember when you were born, you just remember the in-between, right? And so, damn, that was kind of deep what I just said. Damn, what? Y'all are gonna have to excuse me. I just walked in some mud, so. But anyways, yeah. TikTok is the reason for these wars, bro. Because everybody's mind is in reactive mode, it's like they gotta give us something to react to, and to make us stay low, to make us stay in fear. All right? And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that that's what it is. It's unfortunate that that's what it is, but it's most definitely the reason. Because think about it. If the nations and the people were all, not under this spell too, we would actually figure shit out. We would actually talk shit over. We would actually be better human beings without that app in front of our face. I mean, in front of y'all face, because I'm the only one around that literally does not have that app. And when someone tells me, yo, go like my shit on TikTok, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I like your shit. I comment on your shit. And then that's it. I'm done. I'm not even wasting another second on that app. Why the fuck do you think it's called TikTok? Because time is running out. Time is running out. And they make sure that shot clock go 0-0 before you take your shot. And it's tough. It's tough because I actually noticed like a lot of situations that have happened to me in the past like few months. I feel as though I wasn't reactive to none of it, but other people were reactive to it way more than I was. Because of the simple fact of the dooming, the doom scrolls, bro. Like that shit literally fucks with your mind. So much to the point where if someone were to trigger a trauma, if someone were to trigger something that you do not like, you will react because your mind is so used to the instant gratification, right? Because your mind is so used to getting that dopamine hit on the phone of something that you actually want and you actually desire, but you can't have because the shit is on the fucking phone, right? When you have that program in your mind running on a daily and you crave it, anything that's not that ultimately will make you reactive. It will make you reactive because you're not getting your instant gratification hit. Instead, you're getting something that you don't like. And I feel as though that's exactly why I be off the shit. I be off, you know what I'm saying? I be off of TikTok. I be off of that app. I don't even scroll not one post because of the simple fact that I know what that shit will do to my mind. I play chess. You gotta understand. I play chess. If I fucked up my mind in this time with that app and all of those videos that they show at a span rate of like a minute to like 30 seconds, like my focus would not, I wouldn't be thinking ahead. I would not be thinking ahead like I do now. And that's why I actually love playing chess. Yeah, I lose like a lot. Like, I will admit, I lose like a lot in the shit. There are a lot of very smart chess players out there. And I would love to keep losing until I get the hang of the shit and I actually create my own tactics, right? Because that's the point of losing over and over again so you learn how to win, right? But that's the thing. That is what TikTok has literally programmed you away from. Because you scroll on that dumbass app, you don't know how to lose. Because you scrolling through the media so much, you don't know how to lose. But you need to lose in order to win in life. You need to lose in order to win in life. And believe me when I say, I've took so many L's in life. I've taken so many L's in my life, bro. And I feel like most of y'all know. I've said a lot of personal stuff on here. And you know, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I've said a lot of personal stuff on here. I've taken a lot of L's in life. What can I say? That's the cards that's literally dealt. That is the chess. That is the pieces on the board. That is the position of the pieces on the board. Next video, I want to talk about, like, the queen and, like, her value in life itself as well as chess. But, the shit is just fucked up, bro. And I just see this shit. I see how it's really, like, fucked up everybody's minds. and how I am going to heal myself from someone that hacked my mind and tried to put their shit in me, and tried to get me to be like a part of their fucking gang of TikTok scroll and dooming and shit. Man, I could care less. I could care less about that shit, bro. I don't care what I have to go through. I don't care how many times I lose. When I was younger, I've said this before, but when I was younger, I would always go against my cousins in games, my older cousins in games, and I would lose. I would just lose, like, all the time. I would lose, I would get angry, but I would go again. I would lose, I would get angry, and then I would go again. I would lose, I would get angry, and then I would go again. I would win, and they would say that I was cheating. It's crazy, bro. But it is what it is, I guess when the loser starts to win, then all of a sudden, life's not fair. I don't know. I feel like there's a bar in here somewhere that I can't remember. Oh, how can a loser ever win? I was just thinking of How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by Al Green. But young with an old soul, what can I say? But you got to learn how to lose in life. If you take anything from this video, you got to learn how to lose in life. Because when you actually when you realize that losing isn't really losing, it's just you learning, you would want to lose all the time. You would want to at least try. The real losers are on the bench. The real losers are the ones that don't try. The real losers are the ones that literally project their energy onto the ones that's actually trying, the ones that's actually doing. So that's all I have to say for this, man. If you want to stop this shit that's going on in this world, start with you first. Heal your mind, because through healing your mind, one soul at a time will reawaken the collective consciousness.